This is a special model too. Yeah, this is the one that's
we're going to be putting this rear strut tower brace on. Now, this, hold on, I should probably turn on the TV.
The lesser one was about 52,000 Australian dollars.
Today we are doing a strut tower bar from Cusco. The cool thing about Cusco is that they're straight from Japan. Look at that. Try and read that if you're from America. So I use their very intricate and cool pictures here to kind of guess what's going on. But anyways, yeah, so this is a strut tower bar, and it's gonna go over your coilovers here. And then this one is actually X brace, so it'll just go to the top of the car, but we'll show you that in a second. But look how cool this thing is, man. Look at that paint job. Look at this cool little sticker that you're gonna be able to see. Cool stuff, man. Cusco makes good stuff, and I'm excited for this one. So, I'm gonna take this tag off here. I'm looking at this picture right here. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes, right?
I think so.
So, let's see. So this will be a pretty quick video, but so we are testing out a new camera for you guys. We did get a actual camera. We've been shooting on an iPhone and downscaling it to 1080p with 60 frames, but now we're shooting 4K 24 on a Sony Alpha 6100. So hopefully it'll look a lot better. And also, I'm pretty sure that it just downloads instantly to my computer. Useless knowledge, but for you guys at home, just know we're trying to make some advancements here. Isn't that right, Josh? We're trying to get a little active.
Hopefully.
But I think that's good. Now we're gonna go to the car. All right, so these feet go over my coilover bolts. Inside here. Jesus Christ. So it'll go like that, but then I gotta get this other side off. Jesus.
Nothing like scratching your brand new powder coat.
Yeah. It'll be pretty for the most part. It does look very pretty though, doesn't it?
Very.
I don't know why it's blue. All their colors are red and black, but
I fuck with the blue.
I do too. It looks sick. Favorite color's blue. Alright, so there's that and that. And then put these back on. Very easy process here, wouldn't you say? Because then all we gotta do is put these up here in and then tighten everything down, and it's done.
Pretty easy.
Question?
So what does this do exactly?
Well, the frame of my car will actually hold on, I gotta maneuver. Anyways, the frame of your car will actually kind of bend a little bit, under hard braking if everything else is stiff, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So what strut tower bars do is they resist the twisting of the frame. So
yeah.
This one though,
It's a rigidity brace.
Yeah, normally it's only like a brace from here to here, but Cusco made one that's an X that will actually help the top part as well, like for extra support. And there's also engine bay ones for the front part of the chassis. But yeah, and hard turns and turns with a little bit of bump, the when the compression of the suspension happens, sometimes the chassis will tend to twist a little bit, and it's not as stiff. So a lot of people do these just to mitigate that. And it looks sick. Perrin makes a carbon fiber one for the engine that I really want, but it's like $400, and I don't know if I'm trying to spend that much money. Dude, doesn't that look sick?
Yeah.
I'm pretty stoked. But now all we gotta do is tighten everything down. So I have no idea what these torque settings are, so
a couple ugga-duggas.
yeah, I'm about to just crank it.
What do you mean by that?
But I'm pretty sure that so the top hats are top hats, but the top of the suspension is 30 foot-pounds, but other than that I have no idea. And again, I can't really read the instructions, can I?
No.
So but yeah, we're pretty much done. I just gotta tighten everything down. Yeah, get that shit nice and tight. Chipping my paint. Nice. All right, so as you can see, it's all done. Wasn't that hard, honestly. Literally, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 bolts.
Yeah, not too bad.
So, and it looks sick, dude. This thing is sick. Cusco makes the best shit, I swear. I love Cusco stuff. I love HKS stuff. Everything from Japan is awesome. Perfect for this car, and it looks so cool. That paint job is sick.
Yeah, it's a nice
But
color.
I think I'm gonna go take it on a little drive now and test out how it feels. See if you can tell any difference. I bought it because I thought it would make a little bit of a difference in the tail end, being a little bit more happy, and it looks cool, but we'll see if it actually works. All right, so it is now, and you can see it right there. Definitely louder. You can hear the ticking, right, from it a little bit.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's tighter, but it might be placebo.
How fast are we gonna go? Come on, keep it going. A little more. She'll take it.
That was 24 miles an hour around the entire roundabout. God, so many rocks. It definitely feels stiffer.
A little bit, yeah.
I think it feels a little bit stiffer in the back.
It's way stiffer.
Yeah. I wasn't even on it, and it felt stiffer.
Yeah.
So for when I mean it feels stiffer, pause.
What do you mean by that?
What I really mean is that the back end feels more locked, there's not as much body roll.
Yeah.
It definitely feels like it's just hunkered down in the back end now, back end of the car, and feels like it'll slide a lot easier.
Yeah, there's not much lean.
Dude, it is locked in. It is locked. I took that expecting to saw the wheel, and I didn't have to at all. I want to know if I can still break it loose a little bit.
Launch control around the turn.
I'm not gonna use launch control, but dude, it is so locked. It's so locked.
Yeah, it's not forgiving. You're gonna have to use launch control. It's the only way.
Oh my goodness. It is actually insane. I don't know, look, this all could be just placebo, maybe I'm just driving different, but I don't think I am. I think I'm genuinely trying to get
we drove
out.
it earlier and it was getting loose. I mean, it's only maybe 10 degrees warmer than what it was this morning. So yeah, road temps are a little bit warmer. Tires grip a little bit more when they're warm.
To me, it's
all
kinda,
that stuff, but it doesn't roll as much. I haven't had to take my hands off my my legs. Like I'm just
Yeah, the body
normally if
roll-
he goes, like I have to like semi at least brace a little just from rolling.
The body roll is definitely less, like 100%. But I can't tell if it's stiffer in a really good way or like almost kind of like too much. Because like you kind of want it. Well, I guess you kind of don't want it to get out at a certain point.
Oh, especially when racing, you want it stiff as
But-
can be.
The fact that it hasn't is crazy. Because I'm worried that if I get a front strut tower brace, that'll happen, but for the front, and then I'll just start pushing. You know what I mean?
I don't think you will.
I think it will.
No, because it won't be as big as that. It won't be as rigid as that.
Yeah, I guess.
That's meant to keep your ass end straight and locked. Your front's got to have a little bit of play to it.
It's just locked down, dude. It's just so locked down.
You're gonna try at launch control like from a dead stop to a turn.
Well, I mean, I feel like that'll.
Yeah, you never know until you try.
It's just crazy. It's crazy how locked it is. It's almost scary. It's almost scary.
Yeah, because you're gonna feel way too comfortable. It's gonna get wet one time, and then we're gonna end up in a ditch.
There's just a fucking AK-47 behind me. Oh, that's a car.
See how fast you can go around a roundabout.
Well, not very.
I think you can get up to 30.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, it still gets out, but like that was hard.
Yeah.
Like I was going 30 miles an hour in a roundabout to get it to break loose. But it was so controlled. I was like,
Yeah, it wasn't like sawing. It was just like one correct.
yeah,
and
that
you're
was
good.
crazy. That was insane. Yeah, so I guess for anyone looking to buy a strut tower brace, that thing is crazy.
And it helps out a lot. Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
Probably took 2 minutes to install.
Yeah, it was so easy, and everything's in Japanese, so I don't even know the torque settings for half of the bolts, but
They seem to be tight enough.
yeah, I mean, they definitely seem to be tight enough. But, man, it looks cool, and it works.
Pretty cool.
Definitely worth it. All right, now that we're officially on the back from the test drive, I think it was a lot more grippy, and
100%.
it was just insanely grippy and felt
Now, Grant,
tighter.
part of it, like from the difference from when we drove this morning, difference now, it's about 10, 15 degrees warmer. Asphalt's warmer, tires are warmer, so that definitely plays a part. But I'm not saying it's not.
No,
it's
but
not
like
rigid anymore.
even still, you know how it used to handle.
Yeah.
When it was hot out too.
Yeah, true.
It used to get out. Now it just doesn't. Which seems wrong. It seems like that shouldn't happen. It seems like you tighten the ass end of the car up, it'll swing out more. But
Technically and technically not, yeah. I
But
get
it-
what you're saying.
it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
And it looks cool and it works. So very happy with it. I think it's worth the money. It's not that much. I think it's like $200, which for that much performance that you can actually feel as much stuff as I've already done.
Mm-hmm.
If that's like one of your first mods for handling, it looks cool and it feels good. So
Oh, 100%.
like, it feels a lot tighter and better.
Oh, yeah.
So. But
Yeah.
anyways, thanks for watching this video. We're gonna film tomorrow for the
Race day.
race day, third race of the season. I'm gonna have the Z06s and E-Rays back in my class. And then not the next weekend, but the weekend after that, Pro Solo, baby.
And you're just not winning either of these weekends.
We'll
with
see.
The cars in your class.
We'll see.
I love you to death, but no, it's not happening.
We'll see.
You're gonna get walked by an E-Ray again.
We'll see. But thanks for watching this video, and we'll catch you in the next one.